Paranormal.
Welcome to Radio Paranormal.
Hello. Yes, we made it. I just noticed that it looks like I'm wearing a backpack in that intro, and then when I turn around and I do that jump, there's no backpack.
Huh.
I love it.
Are you secretly Quasimodo?
I could be quasi five-toe. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 5 of our show, Paranormal Radio Paranormal. Blah. I can't speak tonight.
I can't type tonight.
And our screen looks a little weird. Are we not like... Talk amongst yourselves. Tell everybody what you were just doing while I look at this here.
I was on a podcast with Missy Reese called Dark Woods. I'm looking for the right name because I'm going to say it wrong. Dark Woods Paranormal. They are part of our Paracon, and Missy and Gabriel are going to be there, and Raven and Gabriel are going to be there. And what a fun group! You're going to love Gabriel. Just saying, you, Chris, and Gabriel, we're just going to shove you in a room.
I'm down.
Say 3, 2, 1, go, and throw a toy in the middle, and just see what happens. But anyway, no, y'all are like peas in a pod, seriously. So yeah. Uh-oh.
May the odds forever be in your favor.
In your favor. What is it? Something is tribute. I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, something. We'll do something. So we've kind of got a fun show tonight.
Yes.
Hang
on, folks. Buckle in, because wow, this could go well or not well.
Right. So our guest, unfortunately, got really sick. We can't control that. Neither can they. Welcome to live podcasting. So what we're going to do is we've sent the lovely and talented ruffle shirt Christopher Talley out and about on Bourbon Street-esque. We're going to pull him up real quick, and we're going to see. I want you guys to see our interviewer in the street. Here we go.
Now, I gave him permission to wear this, and he was very excited.
Yeah, don't I look sexy? I am sexy.
You look amazing.
I'm standing right in front of the St. Louis Cathedral, which is a minor basilica.
So what's happening? What's happening down there on Old Bourbon Street right now?
I'm in Jackson. I'm actually in Jackson Square.
Jackson Square. See, we're all learning, people. Jackson Square.
Yeah, there's the church right there. Yeah. Hey, you want to be on a podcast?
Maybe. I'm about to be doing a tour, though.
You got 2 minutes?
I have about 2 minutes, yeah.
All right. So I'm on a podcast. What's your name?
Soren.
Hey, this is my buddy Soren. He's a tour guide here in New Orleans.
How's it going?
And wanted to tell us.
I do have ghost stories every night at 3, 6, and 8 p.m., but it costs $30 a person. Yeah, I can't go them to for free.
What about your personal ghost stories?
I've seen them out here in Jackson Square actually quite a bit. We did have a lot of executions right out in the middle of the park where thousands of people were hung back in primarily the 1700s. And I have seen a lot of those ghosts out here, like with their heads chopped off or limbs missing, crawling around, trying to find their way to the light.
Do you have everything in your house?
I have a few things. Yeah, I live in an apartment complex where it used to be a leper colony, actually, for a little while. Yeah, so there are a lot of people kind of in a similar zombified, leprosy-ridden looking state in there, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything,
anything crazy happen? Like cabinets opening and shutting, lights coming on, TV turning on?
Yeah, come on and off all the time. I don't know if it's the power grid or the ghosts, but
it is New Orleans. It could be the power grid.
It could be the power grid, too.
A Mylar balloon can take out our power grid, which has already been tested and proven.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the lights do go out a lot, but I don't know.
All right, cool, man. Hey, have a great tour tonight.
All right, you too. Thank you.
What's that, babe?
Have a good night.
Who does Soren work for? What you guys cut out?
Haunted History.
Haunted History.
He works on.
Right.
Matter of fact, Khalil is supposed to be on this tonight.
Okay.
Sick. Oh,
Yep.
we lose him again.
Nope, that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Thank you,
owner of
man.
Haunted
Yeah.
History is supposed to be on. Hi, Chris.
Well, that was our first impromptu. This is kind of what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to see a little bit, not a lot, but little glimpses of what you be able to see when you come down to the New Orleans Paracon. Y'all listen, Paracons are getting listed and prices are they are what they are. But for $300, you can come see us and get a room and hang out. That's pretty cheap. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a room at the Crown Plaza for 3 days, 2 nights, 2 people, all the GA classes you can handle. And from there, you build your own Paracon experience. You can decide if you want to go on a cemetery ghost hunt, if you want to go on a ghost hunt at Andrew Jackson, at Claudia's. We're going to open up a couple other locations, possibly open up the Provincial Hotel, go in there and go talk to some dead folks. And it's really a great way to spend a weekend. And it's super affordable, especially for 2 people. I've seen some of these prices of some of these Paracons without your hotel rooms at $175 a person. And so if you can get 2 people for $300, including all your GA, your vendor area, all of that, I don't see how you can go wrong.
And Afterpay is available. So if you go online, you got your package, you need a little time paying it, you don't want to put it on your credit card, you don't have a credit card, we have Afterpay. So it should also help people afford this as well. Shout out to
I did want to tell everybody, yes, we only have 2 viewers because the notifications did not go out. So please, if you're watching, share it out. I mean, they're out now, so it'll eventually catch up. But so yep, if you were watching, share this out for us because I'm an idiot sometimes.
No. I'll go share it right now on my page. So, Haunted History Tour is also a part of the Paracon. They're providing exclusive access to a Masonic cemetery, for us to take some people in via bus, and you can bring your own equipment. So do your thing. I'm sharing this right now too.
I'm super excited about the Masonic cemetery for certain reasons. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hot tamale! How you doing, baby? Hey, baby! This is the hot tamale man! Yay!
Hey!
Happy New Year! Happy tamale! Happy tamale, baby!
I'm gonna have to get tamales from the tamale man now.
You gotta go get him. He goes, I love you, baby. I love you. Hot tamales. He's famous in the French Quarter.
He is.
He's famous in my heart.
He is for sure. We love him. We absolutely love him. So
I am on St. Peter. I am a half a block away from Bourbon Street, so it might get a little loud.
All right.
Well,
I'll pull off from Bourbon and go down a little side street.
As Chris is heading down to Bourbon Street, we're going to pull him down, let him get all set up, and we're going to, do something. So we'll be right back there with you, Chris.
So Jackson Square, that's weird. I've heard those stories about the what the tour guide was saying, but I've been in Jackson Square a lot, and I'll be honest with you, I've never seen anything like that. But he also meets there, which I do not do, so I never have. So it crazy. So
I was pretty interested to have another tour guide stop, and so at least give us a second.
You what?
At least to give us a second of his time. I know those tour guides are jumping usually, so
yeah, we can be a little diva. We all can. They're performers. What do you want? We're divas.
I'm a diva.
Send me the link and I'll post it on my Facebook. I'll maybe get some people watching as well. I've got it out on YouTube. Plus, I wasn't sure till right before I went on the other podcast what we were doing, so I didn't do a promo.
Yeah, so this is this is just a sort of we're throwing something together just for entertainment's sake. Like I say, it's live TV, so we've got a live reporter on the streets of Bourbon Street and some sort of square down there that I don't know about.
You know what? I'm going to switch where I'm streaming right now. Yep, I'm going to switch it to Remove. Yes. I'm going to switch it to Facebook because I've got more followers on Facebook. So there we go. Boom. Done.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help. There we go.
This episode is brought to you by Barracks Media, where your online presence becomes a real asset. Barracks Media builds professional websites for podcasters, creators, authors, and small businesses who are ready to be taken seriously. Not templates, not cookie-cutter pages, real platforms built to grow with you. Whether you're launching a podcast, promoting a book, or building a brand, your website should work as hard as you do. We design sites that convert listeners into followers and followers into clients. Visit barracksmedia.com and turn your idea into a home on the web.
That might help a little bit too.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, something's not right here.
We have a
We're
mo-
not. Yeah. So
Okay.
I screwed up everything, but you know what? That's the fun of doing this. So you guys that are gonna watch with us, buckle up, and you guys that are gonna watch the rerun, get your coffee and popcorn ready.
Yeah, for sure. Because, for those of you who haven't met Chris, you're going to meet Chris. And
Speaking of Chris, let's check in and see where he's at now. Where?
Street
Oh,
might
no.
be a little loud, but this is where we're at.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, Bourbon Street.
This is the kind of fun you can have in New Orleans during the Paracon. So let me see if I can find somebody here. Oh, we have
got
an
a man on the
incident
street.
right there.
No.
Way too many daiquiris.
Well,
oh no.
Yeah, I got way too many daiquiris.
it happens, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
is the pitfalls of drinking sugary drinks.
What kind of spirits got a hold of that person?
Grain alcohol.
100.
So I haven't got anybody yet. It's kind of quiet out tonight, outside the noise.
Are we going to get copyright hit for that?
We might, so I'm going to drop him down so we don't get copyrighted, and I'll keep an eye on it. So let's talk a little bit more about the Paracon, shall we?
Yeah. We do have two surprise guests I can't announce yet. So there's two.
I can
So
count.
you can count to two at least.
Well, I have my shoes off too.
Oh,
Yeah,
great. We have up to 10. That's fantastic.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 11. What?
But
Hey.
well, actually, wouldn't it be 13?
I mean, technically, yeah. If you needed to count that high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well played. Well played, Jennifer. If y'all are watching, let us know you're watching. Put a little something over there in the comments and the chats, because I don't know if I did this right.
And what do you want Chris to ask the people on the street? What kind of question should Chris ask? I think that's another good one for everybody. Why can't this stream on my page?
Bring Chris back up.
What's he got?
Am I back up? Yeah, I got off of bourbon. It's too loud.
Okay. I thought you had somebody. So
Oh no, he was drunk. He fell down.
So that was
So
me.
he's
That
passed
was-
out in the street with his pants pulled down around his ankles. I thought it was hilarious. I thought the world might want to see that one.
I mean, I definitely did, ladies and gentlemen, New Orleans. We're going to pop it back down. We'll come back up with Christopher here shortly.
Oh, so this is a fair question. Before we talk about the Paracon, what's the? You better. It's Bourbon Street. I don't know what the ratings and censors for exposed body parts are, but that is actually a legitimate concern tonight. And it's not the dancers; it's the general people running around.
I mean, welcome to New Orleans firsthand. I mean, we sugarcoat nothing.
There might be a
Okay,
random.
so now we are getting some comments here. Thank you for telling me. Let's go through them real quick so I don't miss anybody.
That's neat.
No, that's you.
Oh, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. Thank you. Mom,
Where's
buckle
Mom?
up, and I'm sorry in advance.
No, where's Mom? No, where's Mom? No,
Jane,
where's Mom?
down.
Wait. Oh, there we go. There's Mom. Hey, Mom. Well, hey, Mom. I love you, Mom.
Mom,
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know you.
apologize. I'm gonna pre-apologize, Mom. I'm sorry. We can't control Chris. I let him wear that outfit too. He was so excited. He was so
And then,
excited. The shirt.
hello, Roger Blair.
So you're coming to the Paracon. I know you've seen some of the panels you're talking on, one, at least one, maybe two. I don't know. We haven't. I know
I just show up and people tell me go there, and that's what I do.
Now, let's pretend you weren't, but you were just coming. What would be out of all of the panels and stuff? I'm talking general admission classes. We don't want to we'll talk about the paid classes later because that's just everyone's fantastic. But the GA class is available to everyone. What out of those would be something you'd sit in? Voodoo's, vampire.
Just because I grew up playing Vampire the Masquerade and the whole vampire thing, I loved it. I would definitely sit in on a vampire panel. My two go-tos, like if I'm just coming to New Orleans, I want to hear about vampires and I want to hear about voodoo and hoodoo, or whatever. So those are the ones that I'm actually like psyched for. Yeah, I'm coming and I'm speaking, but I'm gonna go to classes too because I don't know everything. So I'm excited for those.
One of the things we did was we ended all of the paid classes at 4 because John Zaffis freaks. Wow, sorry, John. Don't yell at me.
John Zaffis freaks out.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I haven't even had anything to drink. He speaks at 5. So we wanted to make sure that when he speaks.
Oh, just wait till we interview old Johnny Zaffis on here. I'm gonna clip that out and we're gonna play it back for him.
I didn't say freaks out. It could be many things. Anyway.
What's he freaking at his age?
I mean, why not?
Hey, the wife does sound very happy. I've never met her, but I heard her on the phone. So maybe. Oh, Johnny boy. Okay, anyway.
How's Chris doing?
I don't know. Let's pull Chris up. And here we go.
I'm going back to the cathedral. There's a lot of people in Jackson Square right now. So I'm gonna head back over that way. I'm about a half a block from it, and we're gonna see if we can't find some people.
What about Harry's Corner?
I can go to Harry's Corner over there. Yeah, I can go over there. Yeah, I like Harry's Corner. Well, I might get one of those ghosty drinks.
You should. Oh, get one. Get one.
Yeah, if I get smashed in an interview, I can't be held responsible because I've been told by my boss to get one.
Exactly. And you just go lay down by that other dude over on Bourbon.
Yeah. that would be it. All right, so I think we might have some people here. It's kind of dark out, so people get a little skittish around people in the dark, even though I'm devilishly handsome.
Devils. I can't say that word.
Hey, ladies, but, y'all believe in ghosts?
How about freakishly?
Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Hey, you believe in ghosts? All right. I tell you what, I'm doing a live podcast right now with Radio Paranormal. What's your name? Jarvis. Everybody, why don't you meet my friend Jarvis right here?
Hi, Jarvis.
My man, what's happening? Oh, we got a
story. So I'm born and raised here in New Orleans, man. All my life. Only time I've left New Orleans is my military career. Came back home afterwards and everything.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate it.
He's also a vet.
So I've been on a few ghost tours. I actually work for a company here, Legendary Walking Tours. Okay. And we do ghost tours every night. We just sent out our 8 o'clock ghost tour. Just 15, 20 minutes ago, we sent out our 8 o'clock ghost tour.
What kind of ghost experiences do you personally have?
So my best friend was murdered back in high school. I guess we were so closely connected and everything like that, so I went to his funeral and everything that day, the evening of his funeral, went to this funeral that day. I come home that night from the funeral. My grandma, everybody's in the house is sleeping. We have a 3-story house in the Garden District. You know,
Okay.
I lived on the 3rd floor of the house.
Okay.
So I come inside, I speak to my grandma, good night, grandma, and everything. I said good night to my grandma, and I'm headed. There's 20 stairs that leads upstairs to my bedroom, in the house that we were living in. I get up the first 15 stairs, and after the first 15 stairs, there's a flight that it's a big, like a deck right there,
Like a landing.
like a landing right there. My best friend is sitting right there on that deck right there. I mean, freaks me out completely. I flip on the lights. I flip the lights on to make sure I'm seeing what I'm, am I seeing what I'm seeing? And all of a sudden he's gone.
You're gone. You saw an apparition of your best friend.
I saw an apparition of my best friend that night, the night of his funeral. I saw an apparition of my best friend.
There's a company here in New Orleans called New Orleans Paranormal Society.
Okay.
And they go into a house. It's called Eddie Williams' house, but they call it the Voodoo House.
Okay.
One of the things they have a unique ability to do is to find familiars that are with their loved ones. I would consider your friend a familiar.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's always a good thing that your best friend came to tell you goodbye. You can always look at it like he came to say, hey, I'm good. You're good. This is it. So, I mean, that's a great experience.
And that's the way I looked at it that night. I wasn't afraid, because like that's my best friend,
Did you find peace when you saw him?
I found peace because I was torn. I was tore up when the night he was murdered.
Right.
I was dating his sister.
Oh boy.
I was dating his sister, and she calls me like, my brother just got. I'm like, what? I was at work. I never forget this night. Man, I was at work, and she calls me like, my brother just got murdered. And I'm like, oh my God, and it just tore me apart that night. Tore me apart that night, and it tore me apart up until that night.
Loss, man.
Oh, thanks, man. It tore me apart up until that night where I saw him, and I felt like just like the guests here on this podcast saying, like it was at, it's let me know he's at peace, man. And
that made you feel good.
Made me feel pretty good, man.
Yeah. So now you were able to at that point have closure.
And I mean, I haven't felt that way ever since that night about him. Man. Right. I knew he was in a better place. He coming to me that night. I felt like he was, like you said, he was telling me he was okay, man. And I've been okay since as well.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
You too, man.
That was a pretty good one. That was a good story. That was a great story, actually. And I'm going to tell you, when I've done these hunts in Claudia's house, I do not know how many people I have had whose familiars have come through. People, the last one that happened was maybe about 2 or 3, maybe a month ago. And I was using what I call the doohickey. And this energy, I said, I felt this energy was in the house. It didn't belong there, right? And I asked what his name was. He says, Mark. And I go, anybody? I messed up. And I said that one of y'all is holding back on me. So let's figure out who this is. And I said, Mark, I said, nobody here knows you. He says, and I quote, the nurse, her name, and I remember it to this day, her name was Ashley. I pointed, she was sitting right across from me. I pointed my finger at her and I said, that's you. Who is this? And she looked at me. She goes, he was a patient of mine that died during COVID. And I said, okay, before we start going down a rabbit hole of talking to an energy who just wants to be a prankster, we need to ask a verifying question to know who we're talking to. Ask him a question in which he would know the answer to, and you would know the answer to. And she goes, Mark, when you were being intubated, I was texting. I said, whoa. Was he unconscious? She said, I think so. I said, then he wouldn't know the answer to that question. Why don't you ask him something a little bit more simple, such as what city did he die in? And she asked the question, Mark, can you tell me, so I know you're real, what city did you die in? And he said, Houston. And that's where she was from. She was at the hospital in Cyprus. And he goes, he clearly says what happened. She started crying. This is a very emotional night for this lady, for everybody, really. She said, Mark, we did everything we could for you. We intubated you. We give you the best care we could. The doctors did everything we could. I did everything we could. And your body just gave out. Your body just quit. And there was nothing that we could do because your body stopped working. He simply goes very clearly. He says, I appreciate that. I then spoke up and said, Mark, you are what we call a lost soul. You are somebody who passed away, who was not quite certain the cause of your death and why you're in this state that you're in. And so now you've gotten your answer. somewhere behind you, probably you're seeing there's a light behind you. I really need you to start going to that light because that's where you belong. You don't belong with us. This is not a place for you. And you need to go to the other side and be with your family that's anxiously waiting for you. The last words he spoke was very simple words. And he said, peace. And I was like, that's it. That's an absolutely moving piece of soul in real time. As he was crossing over, I believe his last words was that he finally found peace. And I thought that was pretty remarkable. And I happened to
Nope. French Quarter Internet.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's something that and I was talked about on the Darkwoods paranormal podcast tonight about the importance for our team, and that it is important for us that if we encounter a soul, a spirit like that, that you do ask them, do you want to cross over? Why are you still here? Have you crossed and come back? These are important questions, because if we're going to take up the responsibility of this and be serious about it, then hey Kimmy, we should why should we not help them? Why should we go into this for our entertainment purposes only and expect these spirits to perform for us? I just don't see that that's a correct view or an ethical view on doing investigations, even if you travel and go to these spots that are known for, groups that can come in. Why wouldn't you still there say, hey, are there any spirits here who want to cross? Are there any spirits here who need some help finding the light? Why wouldn't you ask that? That's cute, Kimmy. I love it. So he's not going to be helped either. Come on, Chris. Come on.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah,
there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Jennifer's saying. I've had situations, and once again, in Claudia's house, where I ran across a young kid. He was 13 years old. His name was Bradley. And once again, mom and daughter or mother and sister, in this particular case, didn't fess up. And I'm like, but who are you here for? And he goes, Mom. And something just told me it was the lady sitting right across from me, kind of catty corner to me. And I said, this is for you, isn't it? And she kind of bowed her head. She started crying. She said, it's my son. And I said, what happened? And before she could say a word, clearly you hear suicide, clearly. And I said, did he die of suicide? And she said, yes, he did. And she asked the question, are you okay, Bradley? We miss you every day. His only 2 words was, forgive me. That's it. So I find it interesting that in that aspect, even an energy that is kind of, I still think the soul is still tortured in some capacity, and hurting. It's still in that capacity, is still looking for forgiveness to be able to try to, clear itself, to be able to heal trauma and to heal wounds. I've seen it too many times. And Jennifer can tell you, raised as a Southern Baptist, I never believed in purgatory. I believed in heaven and I believed in hell. And I believe that you commit suicide. That is the one sin that you cannot ask for forgiveness for. But doing this work has completely changed my entire opinion on how all of that is. And to the point that I now have theological debates with the chief exorcist of the New Orleans Archdiocese. Oh, I can't say that word.
This show is part of the Barracks Media Network, built by veterans, creators, and storytellers who believe stories change lives. Barracks Media produces podcasts, books, and digital content that amplify voices worth hearing. We help creators launch, grow, and monetize their message without losing their soul. If you've got a story in you, or a show in your head, go to barracksmedia.com and start building something that lasts.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You can. You say everything you said was fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Other ones I've been on say, no, you can't say that word. Don't know why, but
Well, I believe in free speech, and it is what it is. So all words are good.
There. So go ahead.
Brandon, when you guys do investigations, what What some techniques have you used to help spirits cross? Hey, Nancy.
Oh, I've used there's a couple different ways. I mean, there's some just as easy as just talking to them, saying, "Hey, this is what has happened to you," and then they're
Yeah.
like, "Okay." I mean, all the way up to like Mary Lynn Bass and I. We actually teamed up and got rid of 12 spirits from property together.
Hey man, what's going on?
I know, right? She let me.
Harry's corner.
And
He's inside
and
the
so
bar.
that was, you know, it's sort of the same intent as the Catholic exorcism. It's just, a different. They're all based on a higher power.
Yeah.
And a God, and there's, in my opinion, there's one God, many names. So
Agreed.
it's similar. Let's see what oh no, I can't. Looks like he's just chit-chatting. Let's talk more about
that's Trent. He's one of the bartenders at Harry's Corner.
I'm gonna put this if you're not watching on your phone, scan that. Wait a minute. Scan that QR code. Right
I know. Same thing.
Yeah, I can't. One day I'll get it, and it'll take you to where you can get your tickets to the Paracon, the first ever Paracon in the French Quarter, the New Orleans Paracon. Like the cheap seats, y'all, is $300 for two people, and that includes the hotel room.
Yeah.
So
at the Astor Crown Plaza on Canal and Bourbon, and we're going to have all of the oh my word almighty, we're going to have the wraparound balcony we have access to for the VIP party. I mean, there's going to be,
I'm going to be throwing beads, I think. Hey, Nancy. And Chris, we got him back. Let's pull him up.
You know how it is, Jennifer, in the French Quarter. You go in these old buildings. There is no cell service in some of these things.
yeah.
It happens, and that's okay.
Yeah. But I got a Ghostbuster, so I can get a good shot of this thing right here. That is a world famous Ghostbuster from Harry's Corner. Drink a couple of these, you'll be seeing plenty of ghosts.
Yes, Greg, I am a tufted titmouse. Thank you for noticing.
I must send you.
So while he enjoys his Ghostbuster and walks the streets with various body parts being shown, we're going to finish up talking about the Paracon, and we're going to tell you more about what you can see and experience.
Yes,
Much like the Ghostbuster that the Ghostbuster is drinking in his Ghostbuster shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, awesome.
If anybody wants to see Chris and I before the Paracon, we are going to be at Fan Expo this coming weekend, January. Got to see the date. 9th, 10th, and 11th at the New Orleans Convention Center. It is featuring the hobbits from and others.
I want to touch their feet.
I know. I'm so excited to see them. But we're going to be talking about the Paracon there. We're trying to get some local speakers to come give some talks on vampires and things. We're going to be talking about paranormal things. What was that, a Jello? Yes, it is shaped like a ghost, Nancy. Made by one of the employees there, who's great. And it's Berry Boo Jello. But can you hear? Hey. So his name is Blueberry Scary Harry from Harry's Corner.
Come on down and hang out with us at the New Orleans Paracon and get you a blue Harry Potter. What is it?
Blueberry Scary Harry. That's the name of the Jello.
Scary Harry.
And the drink is called Ghostbuster.
And it's called a Ghostbuster from Blueberry Scary Harry.
From Harry's Corner.
From Harry's Corner. I'm going to take a razor blade next time I go down there, and we're going to shave that Harry Corner.
So So I'm gonna bring the Paracon site up just so, because I'm gonna forget stuff, and I'm just
Yes. Yes, Greg. Chris is the other half, and just because you said Chris, we got somebody.
Yes, we were just talking about ghosts, haunted houses. There's a place in Arkansas that is actually really haunted. I had experienced it with my family, with my wife, and then I got down here and I listened to a lot down here, but I haven't.
You from here?
Actually, no, sir. I'm not from here.
Where you from?
I'm from Arkansas.
You sound like you're a Cajun from down here.
No.
You spent some time in the bayou?
Yes, sir.
I can tell. You definitely sound like you're a Cajun.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of crazy experiences did you have for yourself? Like, were you touched? Were you scratched? Were you shoved out of bed with your blankets tugged on?
No, actually, there's a place in Arkansas. It's an old house
But what happened to you there, though?
that we have a spirit that's sitting in the rocking chair.
Okay.
Every single night, you can see the spirit, but you can't touch it. It did not come to us to try to harm us. Did
Did you ever talk to you? Did you ever hear it talking to you like in a disembodied voice?
No, it just been real quiet. No, it just keep
What
on.
did it look like?
It's a lady.
It's a lady.
It's a
Okay.
a young lady. She's round back then, I'll say around 25, 30 back then.
She's young.
She was young.
Did you know she had an association with the house? Would she live there? Was she born there?
Yes. I found out by my parents that her mother, and her father, and her son lived there. But her and her son end up getting killed in that house.
Oh, wow.
And we don't know for sure what happened. Then with the parents, nobody don't got no idea.
What about down here? How long have you been in New Orleans?
I've been here for like almost 6 months. I actually haven't experienced anything here, but I'm always looking.
You're always looking.
I'm always looking.
That's all you got to do. You always got to be looking, right?
I'm always
Oh, trust me. They're going to find you just fine. You're going to be okay, Brian.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have an interaction soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Thank you for your time, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. That was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, he sounded like he was Cajun. I thought he was from here. I really did, because he sounded like even like Lafourche Parish or way South Terrebonne Parish or something. But now he's from Arkansas.
With Boo Blue Chris. I love it. Chris.
Yeah, word on the street.
Hey,
Boo
do y'all believe in ghosts?
No, they don't.
You do? Hey, would you be on my podcast? I'm a man on the street doing a live podcast right now. Would you want to tell your ghost story?
Oh, no. I never seen one. But there's something out there.
I'm very much a non-believer.
You're a non-believer? Okay, you're perfect. All right.
Okay.
It's called Radio Paranormal.
Uh-huh.
All right. What's your name?
George.
George, why are you a non-believer?
I haven't seen anything to convince me.
What would it take to convince you?
Like video evidence in my own eyes.
Buddy, I've got like 2 terabytes of video evidence on my phone.
Okay. But
Yeah.
what do you mean by evidence?
Like, I've seen people get touched. I've seen transitional possessions. I've seen people get attacked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That count?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. So, are you open to the opportunity of having an encounter with something that's not necessarily in our dimension?
Uh-oh.
I mean, like preferably not. 'Cause it's not a good
He said no.
Yeah,
No.
Fair.
Well, like
Fair.
you know, like if they do exist, like my thing is, I said I never want to be in a horror film.
Okay.
And
What about a scary movie?
Yeah, no, that'd be
No,
the
no
worst
either?
ever. Can you imagine if you find out that you're in a scary movie?
Well, we're in a scary movie now.
Okay.
You're in the middle of New Orleans.
There's
ghosts everywhere down here.
Really?
Yeah. That house,
quite nice and peaceful.
that place right there, Muriel's, that second floor.
Oh no, we're cutting it out.
Feel something different when you walk in that second floor. your body, your auric energy will detect something there, and you're gonna not have a very good feeling about like, this ain't right. Something's wrong here, right? In this little spot right over here, Jackson Square, hundreds of men were hung in public, right here. So the question I have for you is that with all of these deaths in New Orleans, don't you think that there's going to be some chance of an encounter for you some point in time, whether it's passing through you, whether it's tugging on your human suit like that, say, hey, George, pay attention to me. I'm right here. Would you even acknowledge it if it did happen though? Or you just mark it off as some kind of weird thing?
Maybe I would just say it's some weird thing.
Have you had some weird thing happen to you while you've been here?
No. Well, not weird from ghosts.
Like
Maybe
what
weird from New Orleans.
What happened was weird?
No, nothing specifically weird. I mean, just walking down Bourbon Street, you see some weird stuff.
Oh, that's just normal. That's just normal. That's normal life here.
Not paranormal.
No, that's paranormal. That's just regular normal.
Yeah.
There's nothing para about that. Dude's passed out on the street, bridges pulled down around his ankles. It happens all the time.
Yes.
I just step up with the body now. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Sorry.
Enjoy your time here in New Orleans. You're good, buddy. You're good. Thank you.
Hey, my man says no, I don't believe, and no, I probably won't believe. Fair enough. I'm okay with that.
I think it was more of like,
it's called fair and balanced, man. You can't have everybody believing, right? You got to get somebody else's perspective who does not believe in the paranormal, right?
Well, but I think it's also, I don't believe, and I actually don't want to know that it's not, that they're real. Do you know what I mean? I think there was a layer of that in there too. Like, no, I don't even want to find out I'm good. I'm good.
And he was like, can you imagine waking up in a scary movie? I'm like, I do every day. Every day.
I just sent you a photo, Brandon, from Muriel's that he was talking about. It's a restaurant that's in Jackson Square that I caught on one of our tours of an apparition standing by the ghost table of not actually that. So we do actually catch some of this stuff out there if you're looking. And I sent you stuff on the Paracon that we can bring up. I can bring them up too, but just so people understand what we're talking about. So
yeah,
I'll kind of, right now. And I'll give you a rundown. What you're going to bring up first?
Once
for a
it
moment?
comes up, it's running a little
You
slow.
all believe in
I got
ghosts?
everything running on my.
You do? Have you ever had anything happen to you? Any experiences?
Out here, technically, like in the quarters, no, but in my physical house, yeah, because I didn't lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
It never was like spooky though.
No, it wasn't spooky. I'm doing a live broadcast on a podcast called Radio Paranormal right now.
You want to do it?
Can I put you on the podcast real quick?
I used to. Any exceptions?
I want to hear about your story, though. You're going to have something that's going to be pretty cool. What about your story?
When I was like 20 to 24, I almost bed over here.
All right. Who'd you work with? What is your name?
Ray.
This is my friend Ray. Everybody.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
What's your name, ma'am?
I'm Nietzsche.
That's Nietzsche. So
Hello, Ray.
Nietzsche. So tell us your story, Ray.
Well, Orleans, we worked a couple other places, but the most haunted place I ever was in Springfield, Louisiana, and I had a trailer there, and I seen like multiple full.
Did you ever go to that demon house in Springfield, Louisiana?
Yes, it was actually right down the street from that house, and we didn't realize it until after.
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
Yeah.
Did they ever move that house out of there?
I believe that someone bought it, if I understand right.
He was going to give it away if you moved it out of there, right?
Yeah. And somebody ended up taking them up on the offer and demolishing the place, and they built something else on the property. And that's the last I heard.
You know that's not going to go away just because you demolished the property, right?
I know.
Of course.
Yeah, it's still there.
Well, when we went there, we got a call from somebody. He was like, hey, a bunch of kids came in. They drew like pentagrams on the ground and everything. And we were like, okay, that's like a bunch of teenagers messing around. Like, it's not going to be nothing. And when we got there, it was not just pentagrams. It was like some
ritual signals.
Yeah, it was
symbols.
Kabbalah. It was like strictly Kabbalah origin. And we were like, yo, that's like not anything I actually want to deal with. 'Cause I was like,
I saw that episode where they filmed about that house in Springfield.
Mhm.
And man, that was some nastiness. I know it was embellished a little bit for TV.
Yeah.
But even if half of that stuff is true.
Well, the woman that was involved with us, that was the same case, or a couple of paranormal. But the woman that was involved with us ended up, like, she got hospitalized because she had, like, a nervous breakdown from everything that was going on.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't really a happy ending. I think they ended up.
Sound familiar, Jen?
I think they ended up having everything like settled in the end. I think she ended up like writing a little book, and they sold the property, and things were good from last I heard. But yeah, I used to work with Paranormal Society New Orleans with like Chris Malone.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah. What did he die of?
I believe heart attack.
He was a heart attack that got him. Yeah.
I miss Chris a lot.
Yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about the guy.
Yeah, he was a sweetheart. He was honestly one of the kindest people I've ever known in my life.
Nice.
Like, and John Gaultieri too. He's active on Instagram, but he was me and Chris's like we all work very closely together as a trio. So
gotcha. Hey, Nietzsche, what about your story? You know, you said you had some
I don't really
peeps.
want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
It's my little brother, so I don't really want it's really personal. So I really don't.
Did he come to you in an apparition form or communicate to you?
Nah, he didn't really communicate. I guess he just came see me. Like, that's it. Like, he was sitting in a chair.
Now, funny enough, we were talking to a guy over there a minute ago named Brian. His best friend was murdered when he was in high school. He's telling us the story.
Mm-hmm.
And went through the funeral and everything. A couple weeks passed, and he goes up his stairs in his house in the Garden District, and he sees him standing there.
That's kind of
and he turned the light on, and he was gone. And so our thought process is that was a way of him saying, "I'm in a better place now.
Yeah.
Move on from my death. It's time for you to go live your life."
Yeah, his name
right?
in my face right here. That's my little brother for real. Like
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how did he make himself known to you?
He just was sitting there like in a light, like he was sitting there like like if like it was like the moon like shining through like the shutters of the window, and he was sitting like in a chair. Like,
you just caught that great ray of light. That way the light just come through and was reflected through your eyes. You could just see his image there.
Full body, like
full body
in the chair.
Nice.
He didn't say nothing.
Just sitting there, just chilling. He's watching out over you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think he's with you?
I don't know. I know he's looking over me. I don't know if he's currently still with me, but I know he's watching over me.
Do you ever? Let me ask you a question. Do you ever have a situation where you're driving to work one day and you always go say Broad Street, and then one day you decide you go make a left-hand turn on say Bienville, but you never make the left-hand turn on Bienville ever. You get to work. Next thing you know, you're 5 minutes late, and this is late, and that's late, and all of a sudden you're going home, and you're going down Broad Street, and all of a sudden you see a car accident. You ever have a situation, I'm not necessarily those streets, but something along those lines, something weird like that? Like if you would have been on time, that car accident was for you? No?
Because I don't work out here.
Oh, you don't work out here? But it doesn't have to be out here. It could be anywhere. I think she has.
No. I don't think I ever been on Broad Street in Jersey.
Well, I'm just talking about anywhere. In New Jersey. Wherever.
Nah, that's where I work. No.
What brought you to New Orleans?
I'm from here, but I work there. I'm a traveling chef, so I work there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't had an experience.
We're going to take a little break from the street there because we're getting some interference. Or it's we're going to call it the, what do we call it? The French Quarter Internet.
Yes, the French Quarter Internet.
So you mentioned the ghost, and there's that picture. You want to explain that?
So that is the end of the hallway. That if you can see the legs are see-through at the bottom by the light. That's not a real person. That is not a person. So I had people in front of Muriel's, and we tell the story of the ghost table where this guy bet his house in a poker game and lost, and he committed suicide because of the guilt. And so everyone takes pictures, and she did a photo burst and of like 15 photos. And that was the only photo that apparition was in, which is weird because it looks rather piratey. And the gentleman that we normally talk about isn't. So, but there's a lot of energy in Muriel's. It's crazy, crazy, crazy haunted. The first time I ate here, I was in bed for 2 days after because the energy affected me so bad. I had the
Oh,
paranormal
wow.
hang from just having brunch.
And so you too can come have a paranormal hangover with us after brunch if you come to the New Orleans Paracon. I did it on the first try. You just scan that guy right there, or you can go to the website, which I will pull up right now. But it's easy, NewOrleansParacon.com.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to pull up some prices. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to go back to our word on the street with Boo Blue Chris.
He's so excited.
That's going to be everything for us. This is a quick hour.
It's
a very quick hour. Let me put this overlay up. Let's talk about this. What do you want? Which one do you want to talk about?
Why don't we start from the bottom up?
I like that.
So you're all right. Now we have special pricing until February 1st. So the price is listed on our website. For instance, the RAP is $300 after for 2 people. It's going to go up to $500 after February 1st. So this is introductory offer. It includes either a standard king or 2 queen bedroom for 2 people. For Friday and Saturday nights, your admission to all GA classes, your admission to the vendor area. You can buy paid classes and do kind of a la carte. So if there's a class, let's say by Patty Negri, you want to learn practical daily magic, you can add that on, or any of them. You can add
Lee Triana, Terry Brown. I mean, Father Dr. Kenneth Torres, Father Bob Bailey. I mean, there's a list of great paid classes. Yeah, and you don't have to pay for all of them, like she was saying. Like if you just want to go see Kenneth Torres, well, you pay for that class. It's just a little add-on. So you don't pay for what you don't want, but you pay for what you want. And I mean, I kind of like it that way because a lot of them I see like included in the price, but you get everything, and the price is really high. Well, what if you don't want everything? Yes. This is where Jennifer and Chris have come up with this great idea of the a la carte.
And you can add on ghost hunts if you want. There's a weekend with Patty Negri and Sam Beltrusis add-on. So it's all Patty's paid classes. Dinner Saturday at no beverages though. At the Vampire Apothecary. It's a 3-course meal. Meet and mingle with Sam and Patty, gallery reading with them, and an intuitive ghost hunt at the Casket Girls Attic. And if you want to bring equipment, go ahead. And then cocktail hour with Patty at Potions Vampire Speakeasy, which you need a password to get into. You can't just walk in there. It's not open to the public. And that is on Sunday night from 8 till 11. Meet and mingle with Patty. And there's a balcony at Potions overlooking Bourbon Street. So that add-on is $500 per person. But if you are just such a Patty and or Sam fan, that's your...
I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
We're going to go right back to Chris on the street. This is going to be the last story of the evening.
All right, this is my friend Celeste, and I saw a beautiful woman. I had to stop and talk to her, and I asked her, "Do you believe in ghosts?" She said yes, and I said, "Do you have any personal ghost stories?" And she said she does. I am dying to hear what they are.
Well, actually, one of my favorite ghost stories is this building right here, Antoine, across the street from the Vampire Cafe.
Right over there.
Here.
Right over here. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a personalized tour. This is a good one.
Right there. That building right there where you see the green and the purple lights.
Yep.
I'll always see a woman standing there. And I had been seeing her there for like weeks. And I finally asked one of the tour guides, I'm like, hey, I keep seeing a woman. Is there a story about that place? And it turns out that back in the day, French aristocrats and men, they'd get Creole women as concubines.
Oh, it's a posage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one woman had stayed with this man for 15 years. She fell in love. they got into an argument where she was left out on the balcony and she ended up dying overnight.
Huh.
So her ghost stays there. I found out.
That,
I'll always see a woman standing right there.
yeah, only in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Only in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Have you had any other kind of other experiences?
In Jackson Square, I'll feel stuff touching
What about
my
your
hair.
What about your house?
Yeah. I mean,
What kind of weird shit's happened at your house?
weird shit that's happened at my house.
Yeah.
Well, back when I lived in Orlando, right outside of it, my family built a house on an Indian burial ground out there.
That's mistake number one.
I did not know that it was an Indian burial ground, but it was there was a little girl, and I woke up one night to her choking me, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
How old were you?
14. It scared the shit out of me.
How old do you think she was?
Like 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unhappy.
Very unhappy. Everybody saw her. She knocked stuff off the walls. Everyone was so scared of her.
Wow.
Yeah. They even had like a priest come in and like try to bless the house. They
That
didn't
didn't
do
work.
anything.
It's not going to work.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You'd have to get somebody Native American to come in and do that.
Yeah, no, it was very uncomfortable.
They ended up selling the house and moving out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, we beat feet. We got up out of that place.
And it took them long enough,
they're like, no
but
more.
it just had a lot of bad energy. It was
Yeah.
really horrible.
This area
Well,
so you guys know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Celeste, for your
Of
time.
course,
Thank you so much for being a participant. You have a
Thank
blessed
you
night.
so much. All right, Chris, what's your final thought? We're going to do a little Jerry Springer. Final thoughts.
My final thought was that I think this is pretty badass. I kind of like doing this. I wish I could see the screen a little bit bigger on my phone, but that's just because I'm technically retarded. Can I say that
Oh,
word?
that's okay.
I don't think I can. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So yeah, but no, this has been fun. Just walking to complete strangers and say, hey, you believe in ghosts like a crazy man, you know, wearing my blue ruffled tuxedo shirt that my wife absolutely hates me having. And that I'm going to start wearing on ghost hunts now because I think it's fantastic. With a leisure blue suit.
I'll buy a matching one. So when I come down for the con, we can go out and
Here's
we'll
the
do men
thing,
on the
Brandon.
street.
Brandon, hey, I want to get comments from everybody in this. What do you think about showing up for a ghost hunt and your investigator shows up wearing a leisure suit from the 1970s and wearing the white matching platform shoes that go with it and being all pimped out with gold chains?
So
What do y'all think about that?
Leave your comments below. Tell us what you think. We're gonna wave goodbye to Chris. We're gonna drop him down and we're gonna finish up things. Thank you so much for going out there and being a cool sport about everything.
He did good. Yeah.
That was really good. I did interviews in Target for snow shoveling class taking place in my driveway. I know that's right.
Love it, Nancy. That's perfect. That's great.
Okay, so to do a quick little recap. See, I did it for the first time last time. Good God. If you just scan this little QR code up here in the corner, it will take you directly to the New Orleans Paracon actual landing site website. Or you can go to neworleansparacon.com.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we missed? What do we need to do about the black dark circles under my eyes? If I only had a serum to put upon my skin to make me look younger.
You could get Neora. Go to jtellyou.neora.com. You have some great skin product. They do have an under eye cream that for some people show immediate results. All you got to do is test it on one, take a before and after picture. You might see a little results. I did the collagen mask yesterday or the day before, and I freaked Chris out a bit. If we get 500 subscribers to YouTube, I will do the whole podcast in that collagen mask. I'm a pre-apologize to Brandon for that one and whoever our guest is, because that's gonna be something. But they have great packages. And
if we get 1,000 likes on our YouTube, I'll wear the damn collagen mask. So 500, she gets to wear it, and then 500 more, I'll wear it.
And I'll send you a picture of it. next time I wear it.
Carol, thank you as always. Remember to smile, because smiling only takes 13 muscles to smile. It takes 33 and a quarter to frown. 70s called ruffles are still wrong, but it was fun. That's it, you know. And that is the New Orleans Paranormal Society. I don't know how I fell into such a great bunch, but my God, here we are. So yeah, everybody, just remember, check us out at www.neworleansparanormal.com. It's going to be super fun. So many special guests. There's maybe a couple that are still unannounced. And we're going to have special guests up to the very last minute, like some local special guests that we're just going to keep secret till the day of. So you're just going to have to find out who's there. But the vendors are going to be great. Also, hey, they're looking for vendors. So if you'd like to vend, reach out to Christopher Talley or Jennifer Talley.
Info at New Orleans. There's a vendor interest form on NewOrleansParacon.com too. That goes to our email. Keep us all squared away and organized. Thanks, Nancy.
Well, thank you so much. You know, honestly, well, like Nancy, like when people like you tell